That's all it is.
Yeah, honey, I know. I know. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you coming on. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, honey. Yeah, I'm in the studio. I'm about to go. Damn, yeah, it was only 1 or 2 pictures, and it was just cause. 10, yeah. It was 10. You counted them. Huh. Well, I liked them all because she had a fat ass. I gotta go. Love you, bye. Taking no shorts. Coming right up.
We talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk, we all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, woo, wheeling dealing, limousine riding.
I'm a man, I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Grizzy.
Let all of that simmer down and simmer into your good souls. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Taking No Shorts podcast episode. There we go. Let that simmer down and simmer in for everybody. Now I need you to check, Brent. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 89 of Taking No Shorts podcast. I'm your host, Jay Grizzy Green, a.k.a. Mr. Leave No Meat on the Bone.
Exactly.
No more AKAs after that. If you don't know by now, you're just gonna get it. Make sure you like, share, subscribe anywhere where you find your favorite podcast. The way it works now that I'm about 89 episodes in and then some on the cutting room floor, especially the YouTube algorithm. If you watch or look at some of the ads and respond to them while this comes on, or if you have the premium YouTube, just like or comment if it's something that resonates with you. That greatly helps us get into the algorithm and lets us grow organically here at Taking No Shorts podcast. So I'm asking for that because I usually don't ask the audience for anything. Usually I'm being extra hard on the audience. So I'm asking on this particular instance. So thank you. That will definitely help us defeat the evil forces of the Matrix that's out here. Shout out to, that's Devo. Shout out to Arthur Charisma's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. I would be happy to say that I was probably one of the first people who bought one of her first published novels. I want to say it was back in 04, 05, somewhere around there, but she's always been very supportive, and I thank you for checking the podcast out. As usual, I have my co-host here. He is 1/4 of the original Four Horsemen at VCU.
Exactly.
He is a world television champ.
Exactly.
And you don't need to know his name because it's on his hat.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, his name is yeah. That's something in a little bit. Yeah. Hey, Brett.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much. I woke you up there.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't feeling too well, so I took some medicine and then I ate. Got the itis, got the medicine working on me.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you, brother.
Out for the count.
It's been a while since we've done a tag team. Been about 30. We've never. I really thought I was going to. Sometimes when I see you or anybody from, our days back in our college days, it always goes there.
Yeah.
But we both have grown. We both have grown from that.
A bullshit?
How you been, man? Really? Other than, I know you had some issues today, but
other than that, I've been pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Something crazy. Something happened this week.
It did?
Yeah, I ain't know. I wasn't paying attention. Was you? Was you paying attention?
No, not really.
No, me neither. Other than I know it was MLK Day
Oh yeah.
Monday, and I definitely celebrated MLK Day by letting the folks who were against MLK Day know I give no fucks about your thoughts on that.
I was in town Monday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, what brought you up to the fine capital of the South?
Exactly.
Had to get away from those white folks in
Yeah.
my city.
Yeah. They acted a whole fool there.
Hmm.
Shout out to Toriano represented. Let me see, Toriano. We're alumni of middle school, but then again,
Mm.
we remember when we was you wasn't with us back in the time, but when we first started doing internet radio, we had this place up on Broad Street that we was a studio. And Toriano is a small business owner. I don't want to besmirch it and say small because you're probably a big business owner now, brother. But Toriano was starting out his product, starting out his business at the same time. And I ran into him, and then next time I run into him, I'm leaving the doctor's office. We both probably getting out. Hoo-ha. I'm fucking with you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Tell a friend, man. Let somebody know that your boy Jay Green from back in the day is on the internet doing his thing. Yeah, like it's been a crazy week. Like I'm downplaying it because
Yeah.
it's worth downplaying other than MLK Day,
Mm.
but it made me want to talk about what I put out, producing tonight's episode and protecting one's peace,
Yeah.
and that has a lot of I don't know if people that know me is like, well, Jay want to protect his peace because I'm a rah. I'm a stick your fingers, throw your guns in the air, buck type of dude. Like
Mhm.
I'm just a rowdy guy. I'm hyper. I say what's on my mind. Ain't nothing. I mean, I'm peaceful. I don't harm nobody, but I take that back. I'll smack the shit out you. Let's be clear. I'll
There's
smack the shit
a
out you.
track record of that.
Yeah, I put some powder on my hands and dust your ass off with no question. But for the most part, I'm a happy-go-lucky guy, and something has changed in me, Brent, since November 5th.
Mm.
I never forget. I was sitting right here watching. And this is where I want to go with the protecting the peace argument. Well, it's not even an argument, a statement I'm making at this episode. But I was watching the news,
Mm.
and one of the things I realized as I'm watching the news is like, yo, mainstream news or any type of media, social or any type of media, like, yo, y'all really got me in my feelings tonight. Y'all, they really had me in my feelings on November 5th. And not just then, when I think about it, all the way through my whole entire life.
Exactly.
The media has been fucking with my feelings. Yeah, but I mean, let me ask you this before I give you my slant on this thing, talking about protecting the peace. Like, have you ever read or seen something from? Because we're Black Gen Xers, you dig? You're not gonna do a lot of drops because the people be like, yo, you. I like the boy. That's my fucking boy. Shit. But because the way we came up, like we came up under traditional media, we came up involved. I was listening to the Public Enemy today, and I was watching on Amazon Do the Right Thing. Like we came up conscious. We had conscious rap, conscious hip hop. We were just conscious, And I mean, whether we was poor, middle class, none of us was well off.
Yeah.
So we were just aware of shit. We had a different world. We had the Cosby Show as examples. Just speaking about, our experiences as young adults, young teens growing up. So the media played a big part in that.
Yeah.
How you felt. I mean, have you ever sat back and thought, I'm going to ask you and then I'm going to be quiet because I ask people questions as a host and don't lay out, so I'm going to do this. Let's try me out. Have you ever looked back and noticed how much the media has affected your emotions from then till now as an adult?
Oh yeah. Used to be we had Dan Rather, Walter Cronkite, and they're gonna come out there and give it to you real. There was no spin. This is what actually going on. But now you got media sources that are well trenched in either side and nothing in the middle. So you pick your side, you stay in there, and you miss out on all the nuances of what the other party is really saying. You just hear the spin from your party about what they're saying. And people just never get the story 100. They just get their spin, and then they just fly off with that.
Yeah. Was it ever like that before? Because
No.
some people would argue. I know, because now the media is, and this is not even a bashing. This is just an observation of 50 years, of 30 years of observing how news and media and information has gotten us to where we are now.
Yeah. Back then, though, we only had a few media outlets, and they covered everything. So we didn't have a 24-hour media like juggernaut pumping up there.
CNN was around, and I remember when I got cable in the early '80s. CNN was around, headline news.
Yeah.
And the argument, I feel what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. The argument is, though, that even back then, the people that would argue against us, even back then, they had a slant. The conservatives would say they had a slant on the news. Walter Cronkite, they used to call Walter Cronkite a communist.
Yeah, because he wouldn't toe their line.
Yeah, because he was telling the truth. Yeah. I mean, that's just me as a well-learned individual, college-educated man.
Yeah.
But if the truth is the truth is the truth. I don't understand.
And he would tell you to your face.
Yeah, so. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, this episode is how my wife said, you're not just talking just to be talking. You trying to go somewhere. And I got a little bit of attention deficit. So by the time we wrap this up, we gonna get there. Trust me, and believe me, IG. But who else was giving me a shout out? What's up, man? What's up, man? How you doing? This media thing has metastasized with the internet. We came up, we didn't have, like you said, we didn't have too many outlets. We might had cable, but cable wasn't even. Cable didn't even have.
Yeah.
They might have had CNN. Wasn't no MSNBC. Wasn't no Fox News.
And depending on how far you go back, TV went off.
Yeah. Damn, we old.
Yeah.
With the national anthem, and they want to talk about liberal, indoctrination. You went to sleep with the national anthem and a flag and a cowboy looking at some mountains and some shit. Our kids will never know that. They will never know that. They've been born into the world. Now, think about this, Brent. We sound like the old people.
Oh yeah.
But I really.
You should get these some rocking chairs for us.
No, I don't. I refuse. First of all, I don't look it. Other shorter than being bald and being gray, but I definitely don't feel it, and I definitely understand and respect that being old. Now I understand why some old black men when I was growing up was the way they were. It's like, yo, man, don't do rocking the boat. We already know what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just do your job. Don't cause too much of a ruckus or whatever. Or you had some of them that was like, we good until some shit go down. I rock your world, pause, but I'll do some shit to you.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of black man I grew up around. But just getting back to the media thing, the social media, and it's not, trust me, everybody got their complaints about social media. I'm just speaking about the time. So don't get under these comments and say, that's because you are old Gen Xer, because they own it. There's some Gen X bashers on the internet. Yeah. You're just a Gen X, or did they used to do it to the boomers? You're just a boomer. Look, y'all want this world, young folk? Y'all want the world that y'all living in now? I don't look. Y'all got to understand. Y'all don't have to. They don't have to.
Yeah, they will eventually.
They will, because it's fitness. It's fitness show. It's showing this week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to understand that what is portraying. It's a mirror. That's what I'm. Social media is a reflection of the society. It can change because society can change. A television was a reflection when we were coming up of the shows that we were watching. The media that we were getting was a reflection of the society we were on. It could be manipulated, definitely can be manipulated. But what I learned after November 5th, 2024 is that all of that what I just explained was disturbing my peace.
Yeah.
Was disturbing my peace. If you was plugging in to the Matrix long enough, I'm guessing Matrix came out in '99. So I'm thinking if you're a millennial or younger, or I mean older, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But now I get it. Like if you were plugged in.
And luckily for me, I got plugged in at VCU my first summer there.
How so?
And frankly, we really didn't get much information or had not many conversations. Like my family, we never talked about race or capitalism or any of that kind of crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I get to college and summer school, and there was some upperclassmen, we just sit down in the TV room watching like CNN or something, and we were just having conversations. I'm just sitting there like, I am so out of the loop.
Coming from a small country. Yeah. But that's what think about this, right? What are the chances that, you were academically inclined, so you would, thank God you got in on your merits.
Yeah.
But the way they doing things now, you can't even get in on your merits because of the way you look. And think about, they don't know that. We've had 50 years, 60 really, 60 years of this integration thing. It's pretty much an experience, and it really wasn't 60 years of full integration. We had 60 years of integration. So as Gen Xers, we know because we saw or we heard or we were taught, and then we grew up. We went to school with. We were integrated into this society. We don't know nothing about what our grandfathers and them went through, going through the back door, going through the green book, and you baby, go ahead.
I was way deep in the country, so I remember the back door. I remember having to get out of line for white folks. This is like 74, 75. So it was real for me. I remember
you had to get out of line for white people.
Yeah, when in the grocery store, if a white person comes up, we had to get out of line.
Southside Virginia.
A little town called Boykins, Virginia.
I know where it is. That's Matt Turner country. And he got his. We need more Nat Turners around because they came and got him.
Yeah.
And the peace, again, protecting my peace. That night, November the 5th, when I started seeing the returns come in, and my emotions was getting was boiling. Like, it was getting to a certain place because I understood what this is meaning.
Yeah.
Guess what I did?
What?
Cut everything off of this motherfucker. I said, okay.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think that's what the other side wants, is for folks to tune out. But I'm already with it. You know what I'm saying? When I say with it, I'm already peeping the game. Like, I'm already aware of the circumstances, the situation. I'm educating myself on, I'm a history major, so I know what this is meaning. And sometimes, a lot of times history repeats itself. But I said, I'm not going to allow that side to, because that's what they're good at.
Yeah.
They're good at pushing your buttons to make you do something, to check out, to crash out. They want you out.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Literally, they want you out.
A bullshit? A bullshit?
They want you to check out, crash out, whatever out you want to think of. Don't come out. They want you to do all. They want you out.
I was only out for that night. Next day, I was back on my YouTube algorithm, looking at David Takin and TNT and all the other Democratic progressive outlets.
They just as bad.
Yeah,
they just as bad. I checked out of all of them.
No,
I checked out of all of them. I'll tell you why. Because I think they're complicit in the partisanship. If you get a Democratic leaning or a liberal content creator that is pumping up, and one that is they very good at it, because they know we this podcast ain't. If you like that extremism stuff, that animation, that gotcha, catch you, say some crazy shit to get you to be liking and clicking, because that's what the algorithm want. I had a conversation with somebody the other day that was like, how's the podcast doing? And I was like, it's a slow burn, but I'm trying. I'm not even trying. I had never had an intent to be one of those people that grab the headline, grab a tag, and then come online and do a reaction to it. And because we've had conversations like, yo, we're not talking that red pill, blue pill. We're not going on the Jesus and not Jesus. We're not doing, because that's what's feeding it. That's what's feeding it. Remember in the Matrix, these goddamn mechanical dragons? How the fuck do they live? Off of the negativity. They live off of it. They can't. It's like oxygen, and it's like to me, Brent. I want to ask you your take. You can have your take. I'm gonna lay out. It's like, why do I see that the reason why we are in this state on the politics side, but just in a social side, in a cultural side, on the social media side, is because it can't breathe if you're not giving it shit.
Well, for me, it's a clear dichotomy of the two parties. I mean, they have a lot of middle ground between the two parties, but both parties, their loudest people are on the extremes. The middle is right here, but the extremes won't let, especially, well, I'm gonna say one party, but if there's a good idea and it should be passed, one party will add on something that they want, and the bill won't pass, and then they will say, hey, the bill was up here, we wanted it, but they didn't pass it, and it's because of something they added. And both parties are guilty of that. So there's a lot of mess on both sides that ought to be cleaned up. But that's gonna take a while. I don't think the next 4 years is gonna be an eye opener to a lot of people. A lot of people gonna lose things.
I'm sorry, I put this up here as a thing. While you were talking, this is why I need to shut up and let you do more of it. Does social media require you to be shocking? To be, because y'all know on the internet, on IG, and probably some people probably say, well, why the hell are you on IG, Jake Grizzly? Because I'm trying to balance that shit. I'm trying to balance that folks click on that negative stuff. I used to be on WorldStar when WorldStar was big back in the early 2010s, right?
Oh yeah.
Somebody is getting knocked out, and I'd be like, ooh, after a while, I get tired of seeing somebody get knocked out. I don't want to see nobody get knocked out, or in debate shows, on sports debate shows. I get tired of those. I get tired of Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna talk about. I mean to put him up there with Snoop and Nelly. I'm gonna get to them in a few, but I'm tired of seeing that. And the reason why they is on my timeline on my algorithm is because y'all is feeding them. Y'all saying ooh. And what I'm saying is y'all got to plug off of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got to plug off of that shit. People can't. I mean, it's hard. I know it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But at least if I check out tomorrow, I can go up there when I get to the game and I try to tell these niggas. I try to tell them. They just ain't want to listen to me. And I don't even know why I'm in the business of trying to convince people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just telling you my opinion because this is my platform. Because you can use this. Everybody got access to it just like I do. You can put up your own content and tell the world where you coming from. But what are you using it for?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking over here, Facebook and YouTube because I got IG folks checking us out as well. And so I got the cameras over here and then I got the main one. So I apologize if I'm not focusing. I'm not looking dead into your eyes. But I just checked out, man. I cut everything off and said, no, not doing this. Cold turkey, just like the day I decided I was not going to smoke cigarettes no more.
What?
Cold turkey. I've been stopped smoking cigarettes, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Weed?
Never that. Never that. As a matter of fact, tonight, yeah. But and guess what?
What?
Feel better.
Right.
Feel all the way better to the point where I was researching. Of course, you do your search engine because they don't have information. I'm not opposed to information. It's there for you. It's just what you use it for.
Yeah.
How do you plug out? How do you check out of the internet? And it's pretty much impossible. But I saw guys doing TED Talks and stuff saying, I got off the internet and social media for X amount of time, and here's what I discovered. And guess what they discovered? Every single lecturer or every single person that comes up on that telling their story is that they were more happier. They discovered that their relationships with people that meant more. And they also felt like outcasts because there's like, yo, you can't emote, you can't feel what I feel because you too busy in this. You know what I'm saying? You can't take a girl out. Just people want to know why men and boys are out here super misogynistic and super hating on women and popping balloons and shit in a line and talking about you can't get a chick.
Women pop those balloons too.
They popping them too, but to be fair, it's because they are. You can't.
It's misandry coming from their side too, man.
It's equal. But you can't go on a date for both of y'all on your phone.
Oh yeah.
Scrolling.
Mm-hmm.
Put your phone, boy.
Taking pictures of their food and everything.
Yeah, like. I know. Again, we sound like
old folks.
We sound like the old dudes on the Muppet Show in the balcony. Mm-hmm. It's time to put on makeup.
No, it's not.
Cold turkey.
You can put on makeup.
No makeup tonight for me, but you know what I mean. That's the name of
that's how the song.
That's the theme song. I ain't know you say pause for that one. And I'm just sitting here wondering, like, this is the reason, one of the reasons of many, of how and why we got here. Your take, Brent, on what I just said, protecting your peace. What does protecting your peace mean to you? And have you ever come to a protecting your peace moment?
Just with people in general. Like people I just wouldn't hang around or talk to or let myself be in their presence because something crazy was about to go off. But as far as like the internet, I know what the pitfalls are. I know how bad it gets, so I monitor myself. If I'm going to be on there a lot, I'm going to be looking at all kind of weird, crazy things.
You are a weird dude, so yeah, that's a fact.
Like I might spend 2 hours listening to Neil deGrasse Tyson.
That's a good thing, right? He's an intelligent brother.
I got audio books. So I'm technically on the internet a lot on my phone, but it's weird stuff.
How weird? Give me the weird. Don't go on with the dark web shit.
Oh, yeah. I'm just talking about, like, my meme game is just crazy.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine.
Like,
yeah, I've seen some of your memes you done sent me, and I'm like, yo.
Yeah. And it's the stuff that's sent to me.
Yeah. And so, yeah, first of all, let's talk about that. Stop sending these crazy ass memes to people. It's like,
what's the point of not sharing it?
What do you, I mean, so let me ask you this. Why are you sharing it? So you can share.
Because it's funny to me.
All right. Are you sharing the humor?
Yes.
Because trust me, from as a former stand-up comic, everything that is funny to you ain't funny to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to find that.
And I do like the shock value ones too. That's gonna, I
that's
know.
Why, yeah,
I send to people I know. Oh, this is gonna disturb them. And that's funny to me.
Yeah, it's a shock value. And I'm like, this is a depraved society.
Oh,
this is a very depraved place that we're in. And
I found like lovely shirts like this.
Three Little Birds, which is the Bob Marley.
Yeah. And I was like, nobody's gonna get this at work.
Oh no, not in the town.
At work, no. I knew y'all will get it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, when I wear it to work, I'm like, nobody's gonna understand this. And that's why I got it.
Singing sweet songs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if what's gonna be too peaceful now, because it can't be peace. As much as I want, I'm gonna protect. Trust me. Ever since Charlottesville, that's like, ever since 2016, I've been protecting my peace.
Mm-hmm.
My dad says it's called a peacemaker.
Hey.
I protected my peace, and I teach everyone and love everyone that loves me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you need to protect your peace, because there are folks out here that want you out.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know I'm here to tell you, because you're not going to, here's the thing, they're so cowardly. Some of them are brave. Some of them, and even they're not brave, because I saw when I was getting ready for tonight, they then came up the subway stairs in DC to do a parade, which is fine. You're out there letting everybody know that you're a racist, and that's not even a bad word anymore. Remember, if somebody called you a racist, you would be ashamed.
Yeah.
Now you're not.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what's.
Somebody made it okay to be a racist.
Exactly.
Remember they spent 8 years calling Obama a racist?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I never. Here's my thing, B, and I get it, and I tell all of the allies, I say, y'all, we need to stop calling them out, because they don't have no shame. Ain't nothing you can do that could shame them. So I would not give any energy in pointing out how horrible of humans they are, because they show that. It's not because I'm basing this off of something, it's what you show. So I see this video, and I'm like, okay, good, you're coming out, because I always say I like my racism. Let me know if you're a racist.
Mm-hmm.
But they can't even do that, because they got on hats, sunglasses, faces covered, and everything. And I'm like,
Was that the Proud Boys?
One of them groups. Mm-hmm. One of them groups. And I'm like, come on. You can't say, well, I think what they banking on is,
well, that grandfather wore the white hood, so
yeah, the society is not paying attention. They too busy worried about, here we go, now I'm about to go there for you. I'm gonna lay out. What you think about this TikTok thing that happened over the last weekend?
I just got on TikTok like a week and a half ago.
Me too, but I'm saying it's a big thing amongst folks that's not us.
Yeah.
And
I saw people crying because all that stuff is going on.
Yeah, I mean, their income comes from that, know. And I told on an episode last week, I was like, yeah, I'm a content creator, but I'm not banking on this, and I'm getting good at it. I am, trust me, I'm getting better at it.
If you say so.
Yeah.
A bullshit.
I'm not even gonna say that. Okay, fine.
Do you know who I am?
But what was I saying, Brad? I ain't
Oh,
even
TikTok. And
yeah, like how did not people see that? Like you mean to tell me it's gonna go away, it's gonna come back, and y'all don't see the play in that? Like y'all, they playing with y'all in front of y'all face,
yeah,
and y'all so stupid. Y'all, I say because I'm Southern. Well, I ain't gonna say Southern, but I have an accent, and y'all, like buying, like they buying it.
yeah,
Like y'all could be swayed, but I bet you if me and well, just me, I'm not gonna even say you, because you might not do nothing crazy, But I bet you if I did something crazy on this stream right now, somebody could share it. It's got to register,
mm-hmm.
and y'all would buy it. Girl told me she was like Jay. She was a little younger than me. She said, "Them people don't know you, so why do you care what you need to?" Here's the thing I'm talking about. Don't take advice from people who can't do what you do. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't crowd. Some people crowdsource for shit. I do not. I should learn not to do that because she said you should be doing what everybody else is doing to get popping online. And I'm like, everybody else is to me seem like they shucking and jiving, which I got out of stand up for because I didn't want to do shucking and jiving anymore. But they like caricatures, and it's all an act. And she was like, "Well, what's the matter to you? They don't know you." And I'm like, "No, boo.
Yeah,
It matters to me because I can't let the world see me for no price. Act me acting. I mean, I as long as I'm being me, I'm cool with it. But I can't have the world see me not being me.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I didn't act crazy online before, but that was me. I was never putting on the act. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see was it today's conversation? That group that really popular online, they broke up because they were like all fake.
They like what now?
They were all fake.
All the fake relationships online?
Yeah, they was kind of a relationship group, but they broke up because of money, fakeness. The main guy was sleeping with all the women.
I mean,
It was
for
just
likes,
craziness.
I mean, again,
And I like the show. Well, I like one of the guys on the show. Got Trip.
pause.
Yeah, Trip was he was
Jack Tripper?
no, his name was Trip.
That nigga's tripping.
Yeah, and he was bright. He was he kept everything solid.
It's a dating show?
It's not a dating show. It was just more like a relationship show where they go out and it's a podcast type thing with a crowd, and they are sitting on the panel.
That's what's popping now. That 20 versus 1, these dating shows. I know here in RVA and in DMV, there's a couple that's about to launch. And I thought about it. I was like, damn, should I have them on? But see, if I have them on, I would pull the curtain back and see that will fuck up their audience.
Yeah.
I would call you out on that shit. Like, you playing into the album. You playing into.
Yeah.
You're not helping folks. Black folk don't get married already in the first place. I don't even know. That's why I need you to have a tablet. But what the percentage is of black people getting married?
Pretty low.
It's probably you gotta look it up now. I'm just saying, like, it's gotta be below 30. Like all these single black mothers out here. I'm a product of a single black mother, but I'm married and I know the difference.
There's more single black mothers than there are black men with kids.
Right. I mean,
let that sink in. They're sleeping with the same guys.
You can be married and be sleeping around, so I get it.
But they're having kids with the same guy.
The same guy. Like, but yet and still, y'all want to go ahead and get I like big asses. Okay, I like thick. I like it. I like it. Hey, who is that? I like.
Big butts and I came out loud.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sir makes a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like the next man, straight man. You know what I mean? But enough of that putting them on, and then the dude go in is 30 chicks, 20, 15 chicks. Everybody popping a balloon. Well, first of all, I saw one dude though. He was like, I think because his pants was tight.
Yeah.
Everybody out here for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, again, just the ethos, the what they're putting out is not good.
Yeah.
It's not good for the dating pool. I can think about when I was dating. I ain't never thought to myself, I can't get nobody because I can't. Horsemen don't think like that.
I think my favorite episode was the guy came out and there was a trans woman out there, obvious trans, and I have nothing against the trans community. I'm an ally, but he walked over and immediately popped her balloon because it's not his thing, and the women got upset with him. Like, why would you do that? You knew him, you know his preference, but yet you brought in a trans, and it was just wrong.
Please, no more internet dating shows.
Yeah.
You young folks are going, y'all going, I mean, I get it. I do.
And to go back to the dating game and cut it off.
We were young before. Why is y'all doing this to yourselves? We're gonna be dead. We're gonna be long gone. Mm-hmm. And I hate to see the world that my kids and my grandkids is coming up in. Y'all niggas is lost y'all mind.
That nigga's tripping.
Meanwhile, you got Proud Boys and all of these cats just undercutting, taking away your rights, but you too busy.
Yeah. My daughter, she doesn't want to date, and she has a good reason because
not having no kids. Dude.
She's like 3-4 years older than everybody at her school.
Mm-hmm. She went to college early.
Late.
Okay. Protect your peace, y'all.
She's 22 and everybody there's like 18.
Please. How I protect my peace as I get into some of this coonery. And then I'm going to go to a first break. Look. It's not even to keep your eyes on the prize type of thing. My thoughts, my opinions reflect me, host, producer of Taking No Shorts podcast. What's happening in 2025 and the projects that they got that they're gonna put out here. I said this back in June. Our ancestors have been here before, have been here in worse times. You know what I mean? So how did they persevere? We have to adapt. We have to strategize. We have to get ready. I piggyback back to one of the things you said, and I was like, nah, that don't make no sense. But you was like, start local.
Yeah.
Start at your very local level.
Yeah, get your mayor, your dog catcher, your sheriff.
Because luckily we're in a blue state, but we know there's pockets of that stuff around in the blue state. I don't know what it's like in one of these other states, but policies that could be passed down from the federal government can leak into our communities.
Yeah, like FEMA.
It could affect our communities.
That fool think about getting rid of FEMA.
We had no water for like a week and a half here, so
and making the states pay for it, and then the federal government will decide whether they want to help or not.
Yeah, like,
and he made it clear. He said, like the wildfires in California. He said if they do something with their voting laws and something else, he would think about helping them.
Protect your peace. That means everything. Your peace. Your peace might be your internal peace, your physical peace,
your mental
peace. Protect it at all costs. Especially if you have loved ones, because they're going to see you protecting it.
Mm-hmm.
and they gonna want to protect it too. Do not get what do they call it? What's the term they use? Triggered.
Mm. That's what they want to do. They want to trigger you, so then your whole point is out the window now.
What do they do? What's it's another word I was coming with? They like flash trigger you. I forgot the name. It's escaping me right now. But like that's what I mean, honestly, that's what all the social media companies are doing. This is just it's the best podcast ever on social media right now is Taking No Shorts podcast. I'm gonna put that in the ether right now. But those social media companies then bend the knee to this person, and so you finna see some crazy stuff that will trigger you into going online and then commenting. So now you get all this other negative shit coming your way. And then you got day supporters that's gonna be on you.
Don't comment, delete.
Yeah.
If you see something you don't like, just delete it. The algorithm will pick up on that. People want to get up there and complain and yell and scream.
And know that they playing with you in front of your face.
And then the algorithm will see your activity and keep sending it.
And let them
have that echo chamber.
You ain't got to be in it. You ain't got to be in it. Before we go to break, the last thing I want to talk about, Brent, before we take this quick break here. One of the things that almost got me triggered was I saw Snoop. The dude that sung Gin and Juice. Rolling. I saw Snoop Doggy Dogg this week hosting a party. Also, Nelly. Ain't nobody give a fuck about no Nelly in the first place. I ain't even mad that he fucking Ashanti. Not even mad about it. It ain't my business.
Yeah.
So Nelly don't count. I mean, he might be I don't when I was younger, I might have put stock in entertainers, but now, nah. And then there was another one, Stephen A. Smith. And it's a whole bunch more. But when I come back, I wanted to talk about like what, why, who, how. Oh, I know how. They got Snoop.
Yeah.
And I seen some of us are saying, give him a break, cut him some slack. He probably did it for a check. I'm like, it's not. Everything
all money ain't good money.
All money, not good money. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jay Grizzly Green, aka Mr. Leave No Meat on the Bone. I'm the host of Taking No Shorts podcast. This is episode 89. He is B, also known as Brent, my college roommate, world television champion. Oh, excuse me. This is part 1 of Taking No Shorts podcast. When I come back, we're going to talk about Snoop, Nelly, and them, and then we're going to get into some sports.
Yeah.
Some things change. Some things stay the same.
And don't worry, folks. Every little thing's going to be all right.
Mm-hmm. Right here at Taking No Shorts podcast. Thanks for taking time out to listen to Taking No Shorts podcast. We'll be right back in just a few. Hey y'all, we back. We back. We back. We back. I'm back and he's back. But that's this what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just start from the beginning. No, I'm not. We just let's do this. Let's just do this.
Record.
We talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk. We all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, woo, wheeling dealing, limousine riding.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Grizzy.
And we're back.
Hey, we're back. Yeah, we back. I'm over here because I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, IG. Welcome, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch to Taking No Shorts podcast, episode 89. I'm your host, Jay Grizzy Green, aka Mr. Leave No Meat on the Bone. He is my college roommate. He is also 1/4 of the world famous VCU Four Horsemen. He is the world television champ. He left his strap though, Paul. But you don't need to know his name. It's on the side. You want to introduce yourself? Your name is
B. That's all you need to know.
the Baron. You need to know. Shatwata. Hello, Brent.
Hello there.
How do you feel about your team? My coach, I did a steal rant and everybody got on me. I got the most interaction off of that steal rant I did in quite a while because it was very impromptu. And again, it's negativity. I mean, this shit feeds off of it.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
It loves it. If you talking, I say, y'all like the fact that I want another black man fired. You know, and I guess what I said. Hell yeah, nigga, we ain't wearing shit. Got thumped in Baltimore. And now y'all let go y'all coach. He's a Dallas Cowboy fan, by the way.
What?
Damn, you said that like you was ready to fight a nigga. You was like, don't talk about my Steve, nigga.
We're going to win the Super Bowl next year.
Anything is Kevin go out there and say anything possible. God damn. Yeah, y'all gonna win the Super Bowl just like anything is possible. But y'all looking for a coach, right?
Oh yeah.
And who you want? Dion? You want Dion coming in?
No.
Yeah. He ain't gonna fit.
No.
Pause. He ain't definitely not gonna fall. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm ready for a rebuild with the Steelers because we cannot keep doing what we're doing. That's for sure. And I heard somebody talking about, we're talking sports, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's a lot of stuff, we'll get into for the rest of the episode. Right now, in the second half of the podcast, we just here we just here so we don't get fined, okay?
Yeah.
But
So we in beast mode.
yeah, I mean, goddamn, like I can't take another 10-6, 9-7. I can't take another winning season and don't win it. Like that's ridiculous. For 10 years, I mean, really, since he came, he 2010 was the Super Bowl. 2008 Tampa Bay Super Bowl, we won against Arizona. 2010 we lost in Dallas in a snowstorm to Aaron Rodgers. Speaking of which, Aaron Rodgers, I can say that he probably like, what the fuck you care? But you not that good, man.
Oh no.
Yeah, you was never that good.
You need to hang it up.
Yeah, you need to retire, man. You're a cancer to pause. I tell anybody that's got that situation going on, but like I don't think you a good dude.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know you. At the same time, I don't know you.
Yeah.
But just if I was we was talking about the media earlier, just the way the media portrays him to me, and my spidey senses is like, I don't know, but then again, these young cats is different, man. And I wouldn't know how to coach them, and I think that's something Tomlin needs to think about because
Yeah.
you know if you can't get these young guys to buy into you as opposed to the last batch, the Polomalus, the Roethlisbergers.
They coming in millionaires already, so it's hard to control
I
these
saw
guys.
somebody. I think a North Carolina college player was getting like 800,000 to sign with North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Can't tell me shit. If I'm 19, 20 with 8, and just imagine. I mean, that's not NBA shit, but
Yeah.
you couldn't tell me shit if I got that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the world is a crazy, crazy place, right?
So you give them all that money, they're gonna come out there and they're gonna be on their prima donna stuff, and then you can't tell them nothing. I was making this money before you drafted me.
Who you got? Who you got? I know you don't have no dog in the fight, neither do I. But who do you got this Sunday? We got Washington Commanders and Philadelphia Eagles, and then you got Buffalo and Kansas City.
Well, I got Buffalo.
You got Buffalo winning?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna do nothing but lose
Yeah.
when they get to the Super Bowl. Whoever coming out the NFC, Buffalo can't win the Super Bowl because it's just better. Because as Gen Xers, we remember Buffalo losing 4 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
So gave y'all 2 of those 4, right?
Yeah.
So
and either the Redskins or the Eagles, I really don't care.
Yeah.
I got a slight preference for the Eagles, but I'm NFC East first.
Right.
I want NFC East to win the Super Bowl.
So honestly, I mean, Washington is due because they've been bad for such a long time.
Yeah.
such a long time. I think there was a Washington Buffalo Super Bowl in Minneapolis. Back in the days, back in the 90s. So I don't want that. I definitely don't want Mahomes to win.
Oh yeah.
Because they is blatantly cheating. There's another thing. Don't you think, like with the NFL and gambling, don't you think that the shit is fugazi now? Remember, I don't think. Was you there that day when we had a catch from a podcast as guest real early on? So forgive me, guys, because this far of the podcast, I get a little loosey goosey, get it? But he said. And it's the Philly Kansas City Super Bowl. He was like, "Oh, this shit is rigged."
I remember that. And
I was like, "What are you talking about?" Like, I'm thinking he's trying to have a moment, know, so you get some clicks or whatever. And I was just like, "No, we don't do that here." Even though the name is taking no shorts, of the podcast. But he was just like, "Yeah, the whole all sports is rigged. Like we're watching WWE, it's rigged. It's all the fix is in." You think?
No.
But then a couple years ago, maybe last year, I think, Portland Trailblazers' brother played for Toronto, but they were brothers playing in the NFL. One was the superstar. I want to say it's Jamal Murray. No, he played for Denver. Jamal Murray, his brother, plays on Toronto, but he's like the 10th, 11th, 12th man on the team.
Yeah.
But his over under for rebounds was like 2.5. So all they had to do was get 3 rebounds. And he did some of the craziest shit to not get that third rebound. And it was obvious, and they saw it, and they caught it. Canadians are good.
Oh, yeah.
They not like Americans where just criminals can be president. It's just not like that. But, if you do, and they caught him, and they filed charges. The NBA did their thing. But then again, you think about it, here's my, NBA had a referee throw games back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I forgot to do that. Man,
money talks to people, make them do some crazy things.
Because now I see the Mahomes stuff happen. Like when they played Houston, homeboy, he slid. The defensive players, 2 defensive players, is already committed to to action. Let's just say it that way. They was gonna tackle him, but he slid. You can't stop a 250-pound linebacker, or 240
in the middle of air. You already in the air.
He can't stop. What do you want him to do? Fucking have a cardiac? Cardiac. But you want him to injure himself so he don't hit him, and then you're gonna throw a flag that keeps the drive going. That keeps one of the best quarterbacks, already one of the best quarterbacks, and then he got a tight end who is dating one of the biggest pop stars in the world.
Yeah.
And she always that. Nothing wrong with being in the corner for your boyfriend at an NFL game, but not when they betting on it and the NFL is wanting it, and then the Chiefs want it, and then Mahomes and the referee. It just looks to me.
Yeah.
If it looks like a duck, it quacks like a duck.
Got some web feet.
It's a duck.
Exactly.
And that then throws into a lot of stuff into question. Yeah. Everything is in the question at that point. Everything. You got NFL, you got NBA players taking rest days.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to play tonight. I'm making $1 billion today, but I'm making more than what Brent and Jay Grizzly making. So
yeah.
I don't want to play night, coach.
And then they get mad when they instituted 62 games to get for like off-season awards. And they get mad.
Sums up, B.
Yeah.
Sums up, man. It's becoming more of a world of haves and have-nots.
And I have not.
I thought I was in the middle until they squeezed me out of the middle. I'm like, what? Y'all are what? I looked at my it's tax season. Looked at how much I made this year, and I said, why I felt like I was. What's the theme song from The Good Times? I'm hanging out of the window, watching the hands go. And I looked at how much I made and said, that ain't right. No, I should be going to a sunny place in a tropical place right now with my wife in a third. I mean, I should be.
Yeah.
But I'm not, because just looking out of the window, watching groceries is ridiculous.
Oh, who you telling?
And y'all sitting out here talking about, I knew when they talking about it was the grocery prices. Again, I'm protecting my peace, but you motherfuckers. Second half of Taking No Shorts, you get this.
And then he want to put tariffs on stuff. Like they ain't gonna raise prices from stuff coming from overseas.
Dude, do you know, I went to my local grocery store, and I always try to put myself in the rich man's point of view. Like, what the fuck are you complaining? Because that's how they do. What the fuck are you complaining about? Capitalism is, if you want it, you can get it. You just got to go get it, right? You just got to have a stick-to-itiveness.
Yeah.
Just go for what you know. You too can be like me. But I saw a young lady in the grocery store in line. She might have had, the line 15 or less, 10 or less. The Express, allegedly, Express. And I think she might have had like 6 or 7 items. And the tally came up on the digital joint. I said, oh, did you buy some gold? Bitch, what the fuck you buy? So I knew I was sitting there, because I'm not chauvinistic, but I just don't do the shopping. My wife usually does. So when I go into the grocery store and I'm putting stuff in my basket, and I'm like, what happened? what is going on? And then I got my W-2s and they said, just looking out of the window, watching your money go out the door.
You know, for the last few weeks, I've been looking at apartments up here. Oh,
crazy.
Crazy.
$2,000. I saw a joint. I mean, they not even stop building. They building everywhere in RVA, in places where if 20. I mean, here we go. We sound like the old man. I need to find the names of those guys. That's what we can nickname ourselves before they get us a copyright or whatever. But places where we would have never lived at, or and I'm not just talking as Black Gen Xers you did. I'm just talking about that's the part of town where I wouldn't. Don't do it. Don't go over there. But they gentrify it, buy everybody out, buy some tall, put up some tall shit, and then charge triple the price.
And nowhere to park.
And you got bums and shit on the corner when you walk out of your apartment or your condo or whatever. I mean, it's becoming almost it's becoming like Mad Max out this bitch.
Yep.
We don't need another hero.
Once they get finished that Arthur Ashe corridor, it's gonna be hell. They're building all these apartments.
You know, that's what a old studio was.
Yeah.
And the reason I left is because I'm not going to, I'm not saying a name, but you know, they hit me with when the lease was up. They was like, "All right, you want to renew?" I was like, "Of course, it's wonderful, wonderful place, wonderful amenities, wonderful location, great." And they hit me with the price. They said yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yeah.
I said, okay. I respectfully, not even respectful, I disrespectfully tell you, go fuck yourself.
Exactly. A bullshit?
I am not signing that dude. Y'all got to be crazy. Do y'all know what y'all charging people over here? But the reason they can do that is because people is actually doing it. It's that whatever the market can bear. You know what I'm saying? So inflation is real. It ain't going nowhere. No. If y'all believe that person is telling y'all that the shit is going down, I told you I got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you. Ain't going down.
No.
So ain't but two ways you can go about it. You can ski mask motherfuckers. And that's what's fitting to happen because it went up the last administration. Didn't go up in the guy that left, but it went up in that guy's administration. So people can get desperate, and these young folk will get more radical.
They need to start bringing back roommates.
Yeah, I mean, I remember Bosom Buddies. With Tom Hanks was a TV star before. He was a movie star, young folks.
But you know, a brother can't move in with another guy and try to date these days because the woman's gonna be like, "Why you ain't got your own place? Because I'm poor."
I mean, a virtuous woman would understand. I don't know. I mean, I take that back. And that's not to say that a woman is not virtuous because she's going to say that. But, you know, you want me to do a dating show? We want me to do a dating show for you on Taking No Shorts?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'll bring a slew of women in for you.
No, you got to bring one.
Oh, you talking about, I know what you're talking about. She said, tell you hi. She got some stuff she's dealing with. I'll tell you all fair. But yeah, you can.
She coming to the Valentine's Day episode?
Would you? I mean, the audience think you joking, but I know you dead ass. Yo. Like I know you dead ass. Like yo, and if that lady asks him, if he asks her right now, he'd be like, "Please, this is prune juice, ladies and gentlemen. Go back down."
All right.
He'd be like, "Will you marry me?"
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, you want to go? You just want to smash?
Yeah, I just want to smash.
Yeah, you just want to smash. I appreciate your honesty, my nigga.
I was gonna throw that bomb out there, but I was like,
out there in the world. You can't let somebody say that to you. Be like, no, they said worse on the internet, by the way. So it doesn't matter. I got to learn to start calling it social media, not the internet. I don't know. I'm at that stage where I'm getting more comfortable. My wife hates when I say comfortable, but I'm saying comfortable for you, honey. Knowing where I am for the age and the stage that I'm at, I'm not trying to be hip and cool with these young folk. Our hip and cool was way better.
Oh yeah,
way better. That's not to say. That's not trying to make you, because if y'all old niggas just move out the way, we can. Well, go get it.
Yeah, I'm not standing in anybody's way.
I'm not standing in your way. Go get it. Let's see what you. We already see what you produce, and then you don't show up for elections.
Mm-hmm.
You don't stand on business. Like, yeah, I mean, niggas snitching left and right and all that. I mean,
yeah, work ethic subpar.
Yeah, come on, man. Can't show up for work. You want everybody to pay you $20 an hour with
you on your phone all day.
Come on. I don't want to be that guy. I'll go ahead and move out the way. If you can do what I do better than me, come on.
I won an award at work. It was a pat down hero because I stocked the shelves in my department. I got one leg. I'm running up and down the ladder. There's no way in the world.
You risking life and already the other limb that you don't have.
Yeah.
You always have to say you risking life and limb.
Life in the other limb.
Life in the other limb.
With all y'all young folks up in here, I should not be showing up anybody.
Why is this?
They lazy. And they can get away with it.
All right, so let's dig deeper into that. If let's say, based off of your opinion, that they are lazy, how did they get lazy? Were we as parents, because we raised them?
Oh yeah.
Did we make them lazy?
We started off like, we
guilty.
We were busting our butt. It was like, so our kids wouldn't have to work as hard as we did, and then our kids did not work as hard as we did.
So now you're complaining. So we're guilty.
And then they're teaching their kids not to work as hard as they did. So it's just a decline.
So we're guilty.
Oh,
we're just as guilty for their laziness as they are being lazy.
Yeah, because we were mad at the boomers.
I was not, I wanted to, when I was but this was way before Taking No Short, when it was just a baby in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to somebody that knows me well, and I was just like, I wanted to be on that vibe, like the boomers fucked it up for everybody.
Yeah.
I was like, no, not really, because you wouldn't be here without us. Like, you got to take the good, the bitter with the sweet. You know? You can't just throw it all out, And I was like, you're right, because I try to give people grace.
Mm-hmm.
I try to give all human beings grace until I'm with you until I'm not.
I'm gonna say half the boomers, because our half didn't get the GI,
no, they didn't
get the GI Bill and all this other.
Yeah, for sure. When we talk about when we're referring in the first person, we talking about people that look like us here. We're not talking about nobody else, and it's okay. If you want to be an ally, by all means, be an ally, but it's for us. It's a FUBU shit.
One thing I saw recently was during the Depression, how white folks were struggling, but black folks weren't, because they couldn't put their money in the bank.
No, we knew what to do.
Yeah, we had our money in jars and everything.
We knew what to do.
So we were holding up the economy.
Yeah, we knew what to do when tough times get hard. It's because we've been so far removed from those tough times, and we've, like I said, had 60 years of what we thought was some type of inclusion and progress, only to have that veil lifted. It's like, surprise, man!
Yeah.
It won't like that. You just don't get too comfortable, Stephen A. Don't get too comfortable out here piling up just because you got the bag, my nigga. Don't do that. What is you doing? I don't understand. Like you on like a lot of these cats, like that's what they rely on. They need somebody to say, see,
Look at my black friends.
yeah.
Like those three
And you
Republican
should
guys.
be smart enough, Snoop.
Look like those three Republicans that thought they were gonna get a vice presidential nod. No.
Or get a point in the cabinet or some shit. Like they. So what you're telling me is that you're not that intelligent?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm giving you more credit than you deserve because the money overwhelms the bag overwhelms Snoop, Nelly, Stephen A.
Mm-hmm.
What is y'all doing?
Like if they would have paid me to come on, it would have been a seriously
And then
different show.
I'm gonna tell you. All right, so we're gonna wrap up after this. This is what I'm gonna tell you. What they're gonna say. We bringing folks with us that look like us. We opening the door, right? We are. I'm free because I don't know none of these Negroes. I don't. I just know that they celebrities. They got talent. Both two are musicians. Another one is a TV radio journalist, right? And there are. I'm trying to think of if I was them, what would their argument be? Well, first of all, they're throwing a lot of cash at, so it's just an opportunity. It could give me an opportunity to let other folks in. I could bring B. I could bring you with me, right? But why would I want to bring B? Like Martin Luther King said in a speech I saw not too long ago. Why would I want to bring him into a burning house? He said, "I feel like I'm integrating my people into a burning house." And he said that one of the few last speeches he gave. Why would I want to do that unless I'm willing to sell out B?
Yeah.
B might be, I'm gonna see the bag, B gonna see the bag, but we just look like some clowns out there, some bitch.
Yeah, because if I get invited into the door, I'm leaving that door open. My bag might be empty by the time I'm done, but so there are gonna be some more people behind me.
I'm not going. Y'all can keep your money. You can keep it. I'm not going.
Because they're gonna kick me out once I get in there. Because my mouth will be reckless.
Please speak your mind, brothers. Please speak your mind. I just don't. I mean, this again. Triggered. I got triggered when I saw Snoop. And when I see Stephen A. on these other content creators podcasts and shucking. I mean, they're not even shucking and jiving. They just like, fuck y'all. We getting the bag. We getting the money. And then ain't no way you could tell me you opening a door, because what's the next person seeing you doing that? So now they think it's okay. You can it always. I hate to say it's always one of those cats, though. But
it's always one of those cats.
It's always one of those cats. I'm gonna wrap it up with this. It's a mutual friend of ours we know, right? I'm gonna try to leave it as ambiguous as possible, because if he see it, he gonna know what I'm talking about. But I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Conversation was, now that all of this stuff is happening, yo, you still gonna go do that thing? He was like, yeah, I know, but I just can't. I can't do it. I can't go. I can't, because there's people in that group that have made it known where they stand on things, and I just can't be in the same room with you. You know, when they say you look into a man's, I don't even try to look into a man's brain, or you can't tell a man's heart or whatever. I know what you say. What you say. If I heard you say some crazy shit, I don't.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Ain't no, I'm gonna forgive. I don't know. I'm just not gonna. That's how I'm moving, and that's protecting my peace.
Yeah, it is.
And the last thoughts for you, gotta let everybody know where they can find you at.
Brentley1437, Brent1437 at Instagram and
you on TikTok it now.
Oh yeah, I'm on that too. It's like Brentley1437 5 or something crazy. They put an extra number on my name.
I saw you on that. I said, God damn, Brett don't take it to talking.
Yeah.
We that don't.
I got like C Hall was one of my friends.
Yeah. Shout out to C Hall. I've been trying. Well, I ain't tried it because I haven't reached out because I know what's going on. But
Yeah.
love to have him back. He's a good brother, man. I've been pulling for him ever since. From a day, he's what we call a day one brother. You know.
He puts out a lot of content too, so y'all check him out.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, C Hall. Y'all hit him up on is it just C Hall?
I think it's just C Hall. Yeah,
I think it's just C Hall on TikTok. So y'all make sure y'all hit C Hall up. For me, again, I am Jay Grizzly Green, the host of Taking No Shorts podcast. Episode 89 is a wrap. I just wanted to touch on protecting your peace. I understand what's going on. I know a lot of folks have got they emotions wrapped up in their phones and their pictures and their reels and their stories and their content and all that.
Oh, one more thing. Speaking of protecting your peace, Black women they are on it. Like white women are coming to them.
I want them to be on it.
Like white women are coming like, you need to march with us. Like, no. When it came to voting, y'all weren't with us. And they are en masse saying, no.
Y'all on your own.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna keep them babies.
They said the 94% is not with y'all.
No,
I had a comment. I said, because it's like 94% voted for Kamala, like 89% of us voted. I said, yeah, the 89% are with the 94%.
Yeah, y'all can carry them babies to term.
Yeah. With no birth,
no protection, none of that shit. Yeah,
and no child support.
Yeah,
because
I saw the story. The dude said it was a fake story.
Oh, okay.
The dude put it out there for clicks and likes again, and
that thing took off.
Yeah, because it's a fake story.
It was all over my Instagram feed.
Yeah, again, protect your peace because anybody can come on here and say anything. You know, I'm just conscious. You know, not to say that I'm right conscious, left conscious, good conscious, better I'm just aware. And because I'm aware and I'm in my present state, I know what I put out here in the universe. And I can't, with a good conscience, come out here and I can't tell y'all some crazy shit. I just can't. There's people that will. There's people that don't give a about what you think and I don't care either. But I'm just saying, with a good conscience, I can't tell you something or say buy this Bitcoin or have people beside me saying that this blah 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 blah. Like for what? Like, for what? Like, be a good human.
Yeah.
Just be a good human being, and the world will be a better place. For my co-host Brent, I'm Jay Grizzly Green. Make sure again you catch all past episodes on YouTube. That's youtube.com/the @ Taking No Shorts Pod, and we are out.
We talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk, we all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, gift stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Grizzly.